The 5/7 chord, if you see it in print, it is a capital V with a little 7 beside it. The capital V is the Roman numeral for 5, so this is a 5/7. It always looks like that. So it has these two notes that are crammed next to each other. So one is on one side of the stem and the other note is on the other side. So it looks very different from a 1 chord. Okay, it also looks very different from a 4 chord. So 5/7 chord. The notes are so, fa, ti. This one happens to be in the key of F. So here's what it looks like on the piano. Here was my 1 chord. It helps to go from the 1 chord. So here's my 1 chord. If I'm going from my 1 chord to a 5/7, my thumb is my anchor. It stays right there. So my so is still there. My fa is here, and the finger you move for a 5/7 is your pinky. The T is the note below the do. 5/7 in F. Okay, so let's start at the bottom. Here's the 1 chord in C. So I need so, fa, no black keys in C. I move my pinky below the do, so, fa, ti. In D, so is my anchor, so stays. Fa, I move my pinky down. Most of the 5/7s we play have a black key at the bottom, so just kind of keep that in mind. C won't because there are no black keys, and F doesn't, but most, I think the others that we play do. So this is the 5/7 chord in D. Go up to E, here's my 1 chord. So stays, fa stays. I move my pinky down to the black key, that's T, below the do, 5/7 in E. I already showed you the 5/7 in F. That's one that doesn't have a black key at the bottom. It has a black key in the middle. Key of G. There's my 1 chord. So stays the same. Fa is here. And I go down 1 place. That's my T. And it is a black key. This is the 5/7 in G. Now, when you switch to your right hand, it changes a little bit. It just feels funny. Okay, so here's my 1 chord, right hand in C. So now it's going to be pinky, so, fa, and it's my thumb that moves down. There's your 5/7 chord in C. 1 chord in D. So stays, fa, black key on the bottom, right below the do, 5/7 in D. E, 1 chord, so, fa, move your thumb down, black key T, 5/7 in E. In F, so, fa is the black key. 1 step down, half step down, that's T. So the black key in the F 5/7 is in the middle instead of at the bottom. Key of G, do, mi, so, fa, T, black key on the bottom. There's your 5/7 in G.